Hello, Boris Pravisham here, and welcome to Grid Autosport once again for more time trialing. Hang on, I've completely missed the name. Circuit of the Americas, the GP circuit. So this looks like another Formula 1 style. There seems to be quite a few of them in this category. I've done this before, apparently. I don't remember it, but maybe when I start I will. So first things first, I've got to get above that 38, and then usually I try to get into the top 20. But given the last few, I've managed to do that quite easily. I'm going to take the number 15 time. I'm going to add that as my target, and we'll see if we can beat that. Okay, yeah, that looks like a fairly Formula 1 style circuit. Yeah, on that. I think I kind of remember this. It might have been one I just jumped into when I first bought the game to test it out. Again, I have no idea how to tune for any of these tracks, so I'm not going to bother. So we're chasing Ratty Guy 1331. Jets go flying over Ked for no reason whatsoever. Right, up to the corner. Ooh, there it is. Yeah, that's my other personal best isn't going to be that difficult to beat. I think I must have just jumped on for one race to see what would happen. Okay, that's going to go wrong, and I'm going to be penalized. Yep. I think I'm going to struggle with this one. I know I've said that with pretty much all of them, but... I seem to be getting a lot of tracks that aren't sort of in my niche. Doesn't mean I'm not capable of doing them. But, yeah, I'm a bit more of a touring car style circuit. Traditionally, that sort of thing. That's my area. Right, I'm going to brake at 150. Which I think was a good plan. That turned out quite well. I should be out here. Oh, okay, that's harsh. So don't go over the orange bits on the inside of corners. It's a fast circuit, but rather than having the big loopy corners that so often leave me without a clue how to do them, they've got these nice sort of sharp bends that sort of give away exactly where the apex is, which is nice. So this circuit might not be as bad as I originally thought. Slightly better, although I've got to slow down more and come in at more of an angle. Now this chicane, well, it's not really a chicane. Oh, didn't mean to do that at all. Guess you could sort of call it a chicane, or a long winding chicane. Something more befitting of Formula 1. Yeah, okay, so we can't hit those orange things. You know, just did there, but... Down onto... It seems like the corner just before the back straight. This was the one that was 150, wasn't it? Right, so I'm 4.5 seconds away from the guy I'm chasing. Seems like a fair old hike to get there. try 150 again. I wonder how the surfaces, like if this game has surface physics. I haven't really felt it as much yet, but it seems like braking on a ripple strip is you know, you genuinely don't want to do that. They're not as grippy as the tarmac. And I'm going completely the wrong way. Where am I going? Okay, apparently we could do this. I should... One would think you'd be penalised for that. Yeah, I'd get this one wrong. Gotten every single one wrong so far. We're only 6 minutes in. Usually at about the 11-minute mark is when I feel a bit more confident. I'm going to brake here because this one's a longer one, and yeah, but it shouldn't be that much of a penalty. Yeah, we're going out here. Oh, I give up. What are we doing here? 150? That seems a bit too early. Maybe it was another one. Penalty? No. I suppose cutting the corner there like that doesn't help. It slows you down. So this must be the 150 one. I broke before it. Okay, I braked when I should have been accelerating and then accelerated when I should have been braking. And now my personal best is caught up, even though I feel like I've raced better on this lap. Okay, that tiny bit of a crest there threw me off. I'm braking far too late for all these corners. These style tracks, these Grand Prix style tracks with the open fields around it tend to do that to me. I think, oh, I've got plenty of time to stop. Look at the field next to me. Alright, we're going out here apparently. Okay. Maybe it's because I was braking, I didn't go over at a certain speed. I don't quite know how that game mechanic works. Where am I going? Right, so I definitely don't have this section of the track down. Nope. Before we begin, the apex is further away. I'm slowly whittling away though, 2.6 seconds behind. Made up a couple of seconds so far. On the side of the track. I'm going to brake a little bit later this time. Whoa. I caught the ripple strip there. It does seem as if there's at least a smidgen of those surface physics I was talking about. So I slid when I was braking, which is what you'd expect. It's easier to lock a tyre up on a ripple strip than it is on the tarmac, so you can't brake as hard. Or when you've got ABS on like I do, it's a bit of a different story. It's just slow. Right, I've got to hit that apex on there, and I think I could get that speed right though. Right, we're just going to slide our way through the corner. Made up a bit more time there, wasn't pretty. Again, I thought the apex was closer than it really is. I'm making good use of these runoff areas. Okay, hit this at full speed, and then we've got this chicane thing. Okay, there, and I'm going to brake there. Hit it like that. Just a little feather. Okay. And this next section is the... no, too early. Slightly better. And I couldn't turn there. My front end was off balance. But a far better time. Right, I managed to pick the apex out earlier there. My eye caught it. Wasn't the fastest, but I actually saw it rather than seeing the post at the last second. So I can pick out where the apexes should be, and that purely comes from practice. Right, just after 150. I've got to go a bit earlier there. That sliding's not helping. This little segment's nice. I don't have it down yet, but I think it could be a fun little segment if you know what you're doing. Right, this one's a bit faster. I've got to turn in early, and I missed it still. I knew I had to turn in early, but I should get it next time. I apologise for Skype in the background. I will almost certainly forget to edit that out. I don't edit these ones. Again, too early. I'm going to restart that one. So I feel I've got it. I've passed the 11-minute mark. That's usually when I start to get the track down a little bit better. But yeah, you can blame those Skype sounds on a newbies. It's his fault. It's not my fault at all. It's not as if I should turn the sounds off like I have on Steam. Right, we're going for an excursion. Okay, no, I've done this outside of my usual strategy of hit 11 minutes and then set down a smooth time. So I've got to try and get as many of these corners well as I can. So I've got to remember the corner's later than I think here, not that late. But there's a corner later, just over a crest, that's earlier than I think. Okay, one. Missed it. I didn't think I had as much traction as that. But I'm going to try and be a bit more aggressive on the chicane area there, or whatever it's called of that style. So that's usually one of my strengths. I can usually make up time. Right, I've got it this time. Usually when I've got a chicane down right, it's an area I make up a lot of time, not if I keep doing that. But I wanted to get that right, because getting a chicane right is a good feeling. Although I am wasting a bit of time here, I should be setting a smooth time. I've got to get my time down before my 20 minutes run out. So, 100 and it's there. Yeah. Still running a bit wide, but yeah, I'll see if I can correct that next lap. Yeah, I'll be a bit smoother. Not as daring. Oh, I stuffed that up. That wasn't me being too aggressive. That was just me stuffing it up. I messed this one up. Sorry for doing this to you. But again, it feels like I should be doing better than I am. Okay, I've got to break this 2-minute mark. If I do that, I climb up to into the 15th spot. Right, we're doing that apparently. Didn't get penalized. Smooth. Right, so there, we can get the first 2 without lifting off. Oh. Okay, one more time. If it happens again, we're pressing on. I've got to set a lap time. Oh. Well, I got it. I got around the corner. We're going to go out wider here, because that gives us a better entry into here, so we can hit this one at full speed, and we're going to break through here. Again, it could be faster, but we are going to set a lap time. Even if it kills me, I'm going to do it. 1 and 2, please don't penalize me. Right, so fast through this one. And I've forgotten the stopping distance out here. I'm just going to do it at that. It's a bit slow, but we're going to use this runoff area. Okay, I'm not 0.9 of a second in front of that ghost yet. 0.4, yeah. So we're going to make up another 0.45. Brake a bit earlier. Give myself time. And away we go. I did lose time there to the ghost. So we're going to get this section better. And I haven't really. Okay, this one. This was the one I was talking about. If I get that right, there's a lot of time there to be made. And I just had a little wiggle under brakes there. That threw me off. Okay, let's set this time. We've got to set this time. Don't want this to end on a down. 100, and there. I'm hitting it a bit early, but I'm getting around it, so all that matters for this particular lap. We're going to come out wide, hit there, brake, and then full speed again. And remember, this one is, I've got to stay on this left-hand side of the track. I'm learning the track. This little kink. Missed the apex, but won't lose me that much time. I'm gonna brake early. Lost a lot of time. That still doesn't feel like 0.9. What's that about? 0.7? Will it tell me? 0.5. I was off. $150. I've got this corner down at least. That was messy and lost a bit of time. Right, so you've got to stay wide, stay wide, stay wide, stay wide, and then get this apex. That's better. Made up a little bit of time there. And get it. Oh. If I brake at the right time, then I can accelerate around there, and it's never good to stuff up the last corner onto the straight. It's not going to be quite enough to get me there. Oh, hang on, I hadn't realized I'd passed that ratty guy. I thought, okay, I was just, behind myself. Okay, well, at least I'm 15th. That was, all that drama was for nothing. Okay, oh. I'm going to do one more lap. I'm going to get up as far as I can. Let's see if I can get under 2 minutes. That said, whenever you're pushing yourself, you're likely to make mistakes, and doesn't matter how skilled you are. Like that. Obviously, I wasn't referring to myself when I said skilled. Okay, wide. Hit that. I hit it wider. I slowed myself down a little through that one, as I knew I had to slow down anyway. Not as good as the personal best, though I stuffed this corner up. It was messy because I was trying too hard. So slow and smooth is often faster than... Oh, broke way too early. And I still run wide. It's because of that habit of mine of turning in early instead of having a slow entry and fast exit. Okay, here comes the easy corner, 150. Although I just got it on the ripple strip there. So it's not as fast. I didn't gain any time. So this is my worst section of the track. And yet I've got to make up some time here. That was wrong. No other way to describe it. Well, we're not going to catch up on this lap. We'll just try something a little different. See if I can get this last corner for once. Oh, I missed that one. Looks like that corner's going to have to wait for another day. Nope, I've missed everything. Oh, let's set the time. I haven't cracked the 2-minute mark, but that's all right. I'm in the top 15, and that's what I was aiming for. Point. Oh, that was up on... Okay. Well, we won't worry about that. Let's go and have a look at my time. Continue. No, it's bumper button twice, not once. All this stuff about RaceNet, I've had a look online and absolutely nobody plays. Circuit of the Americas, view the leaderboard. Where am I? Number 6. Again, very happy with that. Got a few unknowns there. Usually they go away if I do this. Let them load up. So I came from 38th up to the top 6th. 156.995, that might be a bit of a stretch for me. I think I could slot into 3rd with a bit more practice. I think I could get 158 maybe. 156 is, yeah, that's too far. But anyway, thank you for watching. I'll be back in a few more days with another time trial. Goodbye.